So today's video is a makeup tutorial for this super fun 1960s spring look. This look is inspired by a makeup look that I saw on a girl in a documentary about the Monterey Pop Festival from 1967, and I absolutely love it. It is super easy to recreate, and I think it's an amazing and fun look for spring. And if you want to see how I achieved this makeup look, just keep on watching. So all I did so far was to just cover up my imperfection with some makeup. I know a lot of people start their tutorials by applying just their makeup in general, but I kind of always do the same thing. I don't contour or anything. I think the 60s and 70s makeup looks were really all about achieving a very natural look, and I just really don't think it would be interesting for you if I would take you along through that. So this look is all about the eyes. So I think I need to kind of move my bangs for this. So I just moved my bangs so that you can properly see what I'm doing. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is to kind of line out the shape that I want. I'm using a white eyeliner for this, and this is one of those eyeliners where you kind of pull them out, so it's like, I don't even know how to say it, but it's a very thick texture. For me, this just works the easiest, but you can pretty much use whatever eyeliner you would like to use. I've done this before with like a black eyeliner. I think it works great with no matter what eyeliner you want, but since I really want this to be a very springy look and I want it to match this dress, I'm going with white. So I'm starting at the inner corner of my eye, moving to the outer corner of my eye, and I draw 3 little bows. I think it really helps to kind of pull the skin. Just draw 1, 2, and 3. So this is kind of what it's looking like right now, and I'm just gonna go over it one more time to just kind of make it a bit more visible. Okay, and now I'm gonna move on to the other eye, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. And don't worry if this isn't perfectly symmetrical, your face isn't perfectly symmetrical, and I just think it is more about like the whole end result. If it's not perfect, you can always fix it. So this is what it looks like right now, and now I'm just taking like these inner parts and drawing a line from there to my lid, and I make sure that I kind of leave enough room between the 2 lines, taking this down to here and this down to there. I feel like it's kind of harder to explain, and it's easier if I just show you. So I'm just holding my eye in place, and then I'm starting here, just drawing this all the way down to my lash line, like so. And now I'm doing the exact same thing over here, just leaving a little bit of space between the inner points, then drawing it out, like so. And now I'm just moving on to the other eye, do the exact same thing. And I'm just really making sure that this comes down all the way to my lash line, because when you open your eyes, you can really see that. This is what I draw, and then I fill it in with colors. And I am a very perfectionist person, and when I started doing this, it bothered me so much when it wasn't perfectly even, but honestly, no one can really tell. And what I like a lot about 60s makeup is that I feel like a lot of it was just about the fun. It wasn't all about being super perfect and extremely even, and this is like such a good practice for me that not everything has to be perfect. I don't know, maybe you'll like this too. Maybe this will help you as well. And what I'm gonna do now is super easy, and I'm just gonna color this in. But I have a few little tips on how to color it in super easy and to achieve a very nice result. So I'm using the NYX Ultimate palette. I absolutely love this palette, and I'm just choosing 3 colors that are the most featured in my outfit. I wanna go with this orange color, even though it kind of turns out more of like a yellow color. I wanna go with this wonderful blue color and this light green color. My biggest tip when it comes to drawing these in is to not use a brush, but to use one of these little application things. I feel like with brushes you get a lot of fallout, and it is really hard to achieve a very dense color, and if you use these things, it's just way easier. My next hack would be to start with the lightest color and apply the lightest color in the middle. So I'm starting with the orange. As you can see, this really takes a lot of color, and then I'm just starting to color this in like so. So even though it's been snowing last week, it is technically spring and the weather is starting to get way nicer here. I think it's so fun whenever I do a makeup look like this, which these makeup looks I don't think are really hard to do. It's just a lot of work. But these are the looks that the most people request me to film tutorials on. And now I'm coloring in the middle part with the same color on the other eye. So I uploaded 2 videos about accessorizing lately. And I think in both of them I talked about how I use excess fabric to create little strings as headbands. That's what I'm wearing right now. Like this was originally a part of the dress, but I really wanted the dress to be super short, so I cut it off and I just use these and sew them into little strings to tie them in my hair. Because it was just very popular in the 60s and 70s to have matching headbands to your outfits. That's like a big tip that I have. Never get rid of fabric or anything. Always keep it and recycle it. Don't worry if you get a bit of the color on the white part, because later on I'm gonna use the white eyeliner again and gonna go over it one more time. So now I'm just cleaning that application brush and then I'm gonna move on with the next color. I'm gonna do green next because green is basically a product of yellow and blue. And so if I have a bit of yellow left on here, it doesn't really matter if I mix it in with the green. And if I have a bit of green on the brush left and then I mix it in with the blue, that doesn't really matter either. So I'm using the light green. I'm gonna apply that in the inner corner of my eye. That one comes in a lot lighter. I used to hate these things and I would always use brushes. But honestly, I think if you really want to have a very dominant color look, these applicators actually help a lot. And now I'm gonna go in with the blue and just do the final part. I also really like to wear this with a white outfit or an all black look, because I feel like it really draws attention to the eye. I really love the color combination. I think I never tried this color combination before. I actually really like it. So now I'm taking the white eyeliner again and I'm gonna go over the shape so that the white really pops. And when you do this, you might wanna take little breaks and then clean the eyeshadow colors off of the white so that it really stays super crisp and white. So I really like how this is looking so far, so I'm gonna apply some mascara to really open up my eyes. Because I really want to draw all the attention to my eyes, I'm gonna keep it super simple on the brows and I'm just gonna brush them out and then use a bit of brow gel to keep them in place. Just kind of making them very fluffy. So since this is a very springy look, I want to look very fresh and youthful, which was a big trend in the 60s and 70s. So I'm using the Maybelline Baby Lips Lip Balm Color Crayon. I use this as a blush and also on my lips, so I'm just using a tiny bit on my finger and then working it in as blush. It just really adds a natural little touch to the look. And then I'm also taking a little bit on my lips, just put it on the finger, on here. So yeah, that's the finished result. I'm gonna put in some close-up shots of the look now so that you can properly see it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would love you to give it a thumbs up and maybe even share it with a friend. It supports me, it supports the channel, and it would mean so much. If you're interested in all things 60s and 70s, subscribe to this channel because I upload multiple videos every single week all about that. I hope you're having an amazing day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine, take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys!